All right, so we're going to start off with just to get our feet moving. All the players are going to line up here in a corner. We'll go in groups of 5. There'll be 4 cones out here at center ice that'll be used. I'm only going to draw one line here that represents a player, but obviously all 5 players are skating the same pattern. Basically, you guys are, it's an overspeed drill. I'm looking for our feet to never stop moving, looking for our sticks to be on the ice, always ready for a pass, etc. Whoops, sorry about that. So when you hear the whistle, players are going to take off skating full speed, and you have to bear with me as I use the program here. You guys will take off full speed, and you're going to go around the 4 cones that are at center ice. As you make your way around these cones, you'll continue to stay to the outside of them. Please don't hit the cones. And then you will always stay to the outside of the dots. And you will continue around the back of the net. Continue around the way, staying outside the dots. And then the drill finishes when your feet cross this line right here. Last guy in each group of 5 that crosses the finish line owes the rest of the team 10 push-ups. Very simple drill. Works on crossovers, works on stick on the ice, works on overspeed and endurance. What we're going to be doing tonight is a 50-50 race or a 50-50 warm-up drill. Players can be lined up as so. We'll divide the teams in half. X's will be going by themselves, and the O's will be going by themselves. I'm only going to explain this side of the ice, but keep in mind this side of the ice is doing their own thing at the exact same time. This coach will be in charge of the group over here, and this coach will be in charge of the group over here. On the whistle, the first 2 guys in line, which will be this player right, this X right here, and this X right here, they're going to take off skating full speed, and they're going to come all the way to this blue line. Their feet, their toes must touch this blue line, not their stick, their feet. Once they get to there, they're going to put on the brakes, and they're going to start skating backwards towards the red line. Once they get to the red line, their feet and toes must touch the red line. They're going to put on the brakes, and it's a flat-out race for the puck. Whichever player is the first person to the puck is going to take it and go in for a shot on goal. We'll go through this a couple times with the person that doesn't get the puck. The player that does not get the puck will back check, and he will make sure to clear out any rebounds after the shot, which is what we do anyways. After that, what we will do to mix up the drill is I will place some pucks behind the net, and we've done this before, where the drill will operate normally. Both 2 players will take off, and this time the player that does not get the puck, he will remain out front, and the player that did originally get the puck the first time, after he shoots, he will go behind the net. He'll pick up another puck, and he will look for his teammate, who should be mirroring him right here in the crease, feed him a pass out for a quick shot on goal as well. And remember our dots play, okay? So that'll be the first warm-up drill that we'll do. And again, both sides are going at the exact same time. All right, fellas, this is going to be a full ice drill that will start as a 1-on-1. It will turn into a 2-on-1, and then finally it ends with a 3-on-2. We've done it maybe once or twice before, I don't know, as a full team. But especially this last Tuesday night and the week before, we worked on our gap control with our defensemen, trying to keep about a stink length away from the puck carrier. We also worked on pressure and contain specifically on Tuesday night, and all of these things are going to be used in this drill. And last thing what we worked on was defensemen keeping the opponents to the outside of the dots as we go down the ice. That is good containment, keeping them away. Anyways, we're going to have forwards lined up in this corner, right here at half ice, and right here in the far corner. We'll need 2 defensemen on each spot, so 2 defensemen here, 2 defensemen here. And we'll rotate so you guys get to play each and all of the scenarios. There's going to be a lot of lines here, so on the whistle, player X1 here, who's already got a puck, is going to skate in the zone, and he's going to play this defenseman 1-on-1, and he's going to get a quick shot on the goal here. And we just draw the draw this out so we can see what's going on. He's going to get a quick shot on the goal, or the defenseman's going to knock it away. Once that takes place and that puck is dead, player X1 is then going to turn and support player X2 here. And what a player with the puck, see him step out with that puck, controlling it, stepping and controlling it. Buddy, who just finished his lap, is going to curl around and receive a pass from the player coming out of the corner. It's a little headman play. Player X1 and X2 are going to attack this defenseman all the way down the ice for a 2-on-1. Remember, as a defenseman at this point, we're trying to take away the pass. At the same time, our goalie knows that he can score if there's not going to be a come across for a shot. So let me draw these two with the puck. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of lines. And my other player. So I'm not going to draw all the 2-on-1 passes that can be going on back here, but also feel free to be as creative coming for the 2-on-1. It would probably be easier if I separated all these and made colors. So this is the second play. 1-on-1. All the green stuff is going to be the 2-on-1. After the 2-on-1, if you guys take a shot or if the defenseman's able to knock it away, this defenseman and these two forwards are now going to swing and support with the third forward that's over here in the corner, and I'll make that we'll make that play red. So once the shot has taken place, these forwards are going to turn up the ice, small passing game support, and X3 is going to jump into the play with them. And you guys are going to attack the two defense 3 and D or 3-on-2 all the way down the ice. Again, one of the defensemen is going to have to play a 2-on-1, and the other defenseman is going to play the third guy, who's maybe the outside guy or the outside drive. That's how you break it back. Obviously, there's no forechecker here to assist you guys, so it is not in a rush. You got to play it accordingly. But you guys will go down the ice 3-on-2 with X3. All the whole play in, but you guys know how to get a shot on goal from that point. All right, Tuesday I told you we would be working on our penalty kill. It's more important right now than the power play. Can only win games if we keep the puck out of our net. So talk about our penalty kill for a minute and what it looks like. Right here we have 5 O players. They're going to represent the team that's on the power play. And we're going to put our goalie Trevor down here so we can show which way we're defending. All right. So my question is how do we forecheck a team when they're on the power play? Do we still do a 1-2-2? Well, we can't, obviously, because we have 4 players. So we're going to do what's called a diamond. I'm going to put the 4 players out there so you can see what it looks like, and then we'll talk about it for just a second. So obviously we have to have one guy that's a steer checker. He's trying to push this team to make a decision to go one way or the next. Okay? And if you think of what a diamond looks like, there's 2 sides to a diamond. So I'm going to draw 2 additional players. And then finally the point of the diamond, which looks like this. So you can see from this shape right here, we've got a diamond in the neutral zone. One crucial point that you want to think about is that you never want one of their passes to beat 2 of our guys. If they're able to make a pass, players, okay, that probably means we're out of position. So if this guy was a little too close on the diamond, these guys were, and this defenseman or this player on the power play is able to make a pass and he feeds it all the way up to this player right here, he probably just beat 3 of our players. We have an issue with that. So we want to work on time and space on a penalty kill. Okay? And I'll show you how we can create havoc here with this diamond, but let's properly space our players out again. Alright? So for the purposes of this, with this guy being a steer checker, obviously we're never going to chase behind the net, because once we do, he's just going to take the puck and go this way, and then we're kind of screwed up. If he wants to stand behind the net while he's on the power play and the 2 minutes are counting down, let him stand there all day. We can still keep our stick on the ice and sort of influence him where we want him to go. So if I want to make him go this way to the right, I might be dragging my stick and kind of swinging it over and hoping he makes a pass right here. Okay? So I'm sort of cheating a little bit and making it a little bit more difficult. Let me just put this man right here with the play. I'm going to put our steer checker right here. Or breakout right here. As this guy is coming down the ice and providing forechecking pressure, the principles are the same as far as our torpedo goes. I'm going to, let's say, attack him from the inside out and try and force him to take the puck over to this side of the ice or to make a pass to this guy. If I take away his time and his space, his pass might be bad. But once he makes his pass to this man, what I'm looking for now is this guy to step up and create a problem. He might be a pass. This guy might not have full control of the puck, and so it's a pressure situation. But either way, it becomes this man's responsibility to intercept the puck. As soon as this man gets beaten in the his next thing he does is go back to center of the ice full speed. So he's going to sprint back, and he's going to take the next position here on the diamond. Notice this man is still staying here. He's not snuck over here to this side of the ice. None of that. We still have that stretch pass or that stretch play taking out the neutral zone because we want to prevent them from making a full cross ice pass to nobody. Okay? So the two key points you need to remember is not letting one of their passes beat us. And then the next most important thing are these two guys on the diamond. You guys need to be anticipating and seeing what kind of havoc our torpedo can create, and hopefully he forces their defenseman or whoever their backman is on the power play to make a pass to this guy, or they might even try to stretch one in the neutral zone. When they do that, you two become intercept men, and you try and intercept that pass. Okay? But if you're going to stick your stick out there, make sure you stop that puck or use your body. You don't want to just put yourself in a position where the puck goes over your stick and it hits them for an odd man rush. All right, so you very much are trying to play on the defensive side of the ice. Let's say that they get past the forecheck or they make it to half ice, puck in the zone. Obviously, the shape that we're all going to get into is a square, and we drew this out and discussed it before. One of the things that I'm seeing our team do is we're not maintaining the shape once we get in the zone. I'm seeing the puck go behind the net. I'm seeing everybody collapse, including our forwards collapse. And we're leaving this wide open up here. Most of the time, if the team has good possession of the puck and they're on the power play, it's going to be a contained situation, and we just want to block shots. We want to keep them out of our end. But what I'm doing right now is showing them inside the zone here on the power play, okay? And I'll give this guy the puck. All right? So if the puck is in this corner of the ice, obviously this is our man that's creating havoc, getting in the way. He's containing this man. He's got a stick on the ice. If at any point in time this guy loses control of the puck, or his back is to center ice, or it's here, then I want to see you pressure and go after him, okay? And cheat over and take that side of the ice. Remember the 8-foot rope D. You guys pull each other. As the puck moves, if they move around this side of the ice, and it's a 50-50, and this man goes to get it, that 8-foot rope pulls him over here. But we're never going to leave Trevor wide open in front. Okay, never going to leave him wide open. You guys are maintaining and watching the points. It doesn't mean you sit up here like this on top of these guys. You're useless at that point. We're going to give them a little bit of freedom and play at the top of the square right here. But if they're able, if this man is able to make a pass out to his point, and that's when you're going to step up and get in that shooting lane. Okay? But once again, it's a contain. You never want to just skate into the guy, try and poke check it for a breakaway, miss, and curl in this way. All right? We're always going to stay on the defensive side of the ice. And blank is the name of the game. Okay? That's the basic shape for our end zone defense on a penalty kill, is this position's right here. But it takes a lot of discipline for these two forwards to maintain controlling this section of the ice, the top of the slot, and letting your D work down here. If the power play is able to get a shot on goal, obviously you guys are going to collapse, clear rebounds out. And when we get that rebound, we're going to take that puck, and we're not going to turn and fire it up the center of the ice. We're going to put it up here off the glass or off the boards as hard as we can and let it bounce down and go all the way. Okay? What I'm seeing us do right now is puck a ton on the penalty kill. In other words, we get it in our zone, and we're looking for an offensive opportunity right away. It's not always the time for that, guys. You need to think penalty kill. You need to think just ice the puck and get rid of it. It should be 30, 40-second shift and getting new, fresh legs on the ice. All right? So that is our neutral zone diamond four, and that is our zone setup for the penalty kill. If you need to watch this portion of the video again, go ahead and rewind it and play it back. We're going to go over this as a team, and we'll send a group of 5 out there, and we'll send 4 penalty killers, and we're going to work on it as a group. But remember what we discussed. The penalty kill is just as important on the power play, and the people that earn spots in those positions are the hard workers, hard hat candidates, active stick on the ice all the time, trying to block shots, getting their stick in the shooting lane, taking away passing opportunities, and then they win those battles for 50-50. That's what we're looking for right there. Okay?